Hey everybody, Kelly here from EdTech. Today I'm going to show you how we can use Canva to create something new. Today we're creating a desktop wallpaper. To get started, you're going to go to canva.com, and when you get here, you'll want to sign in on the top right using your Google account. All students and teachers have access to this program using their Google APS account. So once you're signed in, this is what your desktop will look like. There are so many tools you can use in here. Today I'm going to show you how to do the desktop wallpaper, but you'll notice in this bluish purple top bar, you have lots of options. So when you first log in, you have this For You page, and this will have some templates, and then right down below that, it will have all your recently created designs that you can access quickly. We're going to go over here to where it says More. And once you click on More, you'll see the one that says Desktop Wallpaper. What's nice about this is it's already sized to a size that will be great for your device. Over here on your left is your toolbar. So this is where you will find all of the features that you can add over here to your blank canvas. You need to resize something. On the top toolbar, you have this resize tool. So you can always use that one if you decide you need to change the size of your design. If you go to Elements with those little shapes, this is where you will find clip art, images, shapes, lines, anything that you want to add on top of your picture. You can go to Uploads and you can upload pictures from your drive or straight from your device. Right below that is the text tool. And so you'll see that there are some options of text that they're giving you to use really quickly, or you can just select heading, subheading, or text, and once you click on it, it will insert. You can type any of the words you want to, and then on the top, you will see a toolbar here where you can edit your text. So you have hundreds of fonts in here that you can use. So go through, find the font you want. You can resize by using the sizer tool here, or by pulling on the corners, then you can resize your text as well. And what's nice is it keeps it together so that it doesn't get too tall or too wide. And so that aspect ratio stays together, which is really nice. You can change your text by picking a frequently used color or picking from the color wheel. Bold, italics, this is your alignment. What's really neat is if you go to spacing, I like that you can change your letter spacing and you can change your line spacing. You can also move your text from the top, middle, or bottom. But this letter spacing is great when you're trying to get really creative. Okay, you can also change the effect of your text by picking one of these tools. Okay, so let's go down. I have background here, which pulls up backgrounds. So now you can sort through all these different backgrounds when you're looking for something to put in the back. If you don't see this background tool, watch, I'll delete that one. Then when you go down here to the More option, you can select to have background in your toolbar. If you no longer want it in your toolbar, then you can click the X. You can also import straight from your drive. Okay, now that we've gone through the tools, let's go ahead and get creating. Think about what you want on your background. You might want something super motivational, something that's peaceful. Ooh, I really like that one. You might want something calming. Maybe you want to do a brick wall and do all kinds of fun text on here. Now that you have some text and a background, you might want to add some other images on here, some of your favorite things. I'm going to add a guitar since my theme was a rock star. So I just created this really quick, fun background wallpaper. If you want a holiday wallpaper, go ahead and start with a fresh page where I'm going to add a blank page so I can show you. And now over here, if you click on templates, you can see there's all different choices you can choose from if you don't want to start from scratch. I'm going to type in holiday because I'm looking for a holiday background. And then you have all of these options, which you can then customize. So let's say I pick this one. I am not stuck to everything on there. I can click on this text and change this text. I can add more images or features on top of this. If I like the text and I don't like the background, I can take out the background. So there's lots of options when you're using a template. All right, this one says, reminder, grab a cup of hot chocolate before you work. I need to change that because guess what? I don't want hot chocolate, but I do want coffee. Here we go. Grab a cup of coffee before you work. Sounds good to me. So now I think I need to find a coffee, don't I? So I'm going to go to Elements, and I'm going to type in coffee. This one's super cute. But it kind of blends. So do you see how my image blends in with my background? Well, what's really great is you can change that too. So click on the image and you'll see these colors pop up here on the top toolbar. So I select a color that I want to change. I don't know, I'm not sure that I'm great at picking those colors, but here we go. You can turn your image by clicking here. You can flip your image horizontally or vertically. You can crop, and you can also edit your image. So let's edit this one. If you're uploading a picture of yourself that you want to have on your wallpaper, you can edit your image and you can remove the background. So that's really nice. So you can go to edit image, you can remove the background. I'm going to look at all these other tools, see if there's something fun I want to do. I just use the color mix to change it to a different tone. Ooh, I like this one. I like the marine. I'm going to do that one. Okay. Now, you might want to add more text. You could overlay your pictures. Okay, so now that you have your image, now that you have your wallpaper exactly how you want it, you can come up here and go to download. When you select download, you have some options here. You will want to pick the JPEG option if you are downloading for a Chromebook. You can select the pages. So I don't want to download all 3 of my pages into the same file. This is for my wallpaper. I just want the one page. So you can click on the pages here and select the pages that you want to download. That will save to our images. Once you have downloaded your image, you can go to your files, click on images, use a 2-finger tap for right click, and then you will pick Set as Wallpaper. Now you're done.